it's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, here joining you, and I see lots and lots of comments already over on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited about the card that I'm going to be showing you today. Bruna told me at about midnight last night when I should have been in bed, but instead was like, what am I going to be doing for our live tomorrow? I should really plan something. So I like these ones that I just wing it last minute because we don't know what this is going to turn out like. I have the shell, I have the pop-up 3D fun fold card type, but as for how we're going to decorate it, well, I'm going to need your help today. You're all going to have to help me, as usual. I'm like, should I do this or this? You're all very good. So Jennifer said that she missed some of our lives. Oh, you missed the past couple of weeks. You've been sick with COVID. Oh, big hugs. No, it's not fun at all, is it? We had about 3 weeks ago, and yeah, not easy at all. So let's make sure YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so you may experience buffering. I'm very sorry if that happens, but we will hope for the best. If you see it buffering, it's because YouTube has decided today that it's not going to be sending the video. So FYI. Now, we're very excited that it's the 19th of August, so we've still got like a couple of weeks left of celebration. We had a few orders come in this week, and we're so grateful to all of you for your support and for your brilliant orders. Lots of you got some amazing celebration items, some of the new ones, which is a lot of fun because we do love freebies. Give me a freebie anytime and I'll be up for it. So if you wanted to see any of the free items that you can earn, or if you wanted to do a bit of a shop, I'll actually just show you my screen for you, because this was the customer appreciation cards that we have for August. I thought I'd do a masculine card this month because we don't often get to see masculine cards, particularly for our customer cards. Kate Jane, I said, good morning, world. Yeah, so I thought it'd be a nice little sort of inspiration for all of our customers that they can see how they can use this suite of products. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous set. We absolutely love this suite of products. They're so amazing. But if you wanted to go shopping, you can just click on our store. You can see our current host code is always here on the right-hand side. So if you live in Australia, just come over to kyliebertucci.com, and then you can click on straight on that shop button, and it will take you to our Stampin' Up store eventually. Oh, there we go. And once you're over here, you can actually see all the different things that are happening. So we've got some more to celebrate. So if we click on this, oh yes, it's linkable. That's exciting. You can actually see what you can earn with every $90 spend, what you can earn with every $180 that you spend. So if you click on here, we'll have a look at what you can get with 90. Let's see the products. So every $90, they've got some new ones here, some silver foil, brush metallic. There's even these embossing folders, the craft gift boxes. I think that'd be really good for like some cookies or maybe some homemade fudge or something like that. That'd be a lot of fun. And then you've got the hippo dies, the 6x6 designer series paper, rings of love paper. So there's lots and lots of freebies, and this is only around until the end of August. Now, if you wanted free with a $180 spend, then these are the items. So they've added the flowers of home dies, the daffodil dies. We've got the dots and spots. This tree lots dies is actually sold out in the US. So we've got some really cool things still here in the South Pacific that you can order. So very exciting, and it's only around until the end of the month, so don't miss out. And just remember that you can also join. There was like a join banner here. Let's go back home. I think I can click on the little logo for home. Yes. So you can see here you can get the planner. Now this planner is absolutely gorgeous. The planner has lots and lots in it, including a stamp set. Actually, I need to pull out that stamp set and have a play with it. But it's a really great planner. I think I ended up purchasing it and it was over $75. I think it was $79, but you get it for free when you join our team. So if you're wanting to do that, you have until the end of this month to join our team. And it's a great time to join because we've got an event coming up on stage with Stampin' Up! That we've booked, and that's coming up in November. So if you wanted to come and join us and be part of something fun, we've got World Card Making Day, we've got some events coming. We usually have Zoom events for our team. I think we've got one at the end of this month. So next week with Kayla McCauley. So we have lots and lots of creative support, lots of fun on the group, lots of giveaways, and you know, if you earn certain levels, we have gifts and things like that. So we would love to have you part of our team so that you can experience the crazy crafters fun that we have, because we have lots of fun. And it's like, you don't have to sell, you don't have to become a demonstrator that you know, gets people to join with you or to do workshops or anything like that. You can just basically join for the discount, because once you join, you get 20% off all of your purchases. In fact, you can even go up to 25% when you hit a certain level. So that is very exciting. So we'd love to have you as part of the team. Now I'm just going to add I just realized I was playing with Instagram, and so I've taken my downward facing camera away. So I'll make sure that that's all set up, ready to go, and I'll show you our fun folder card that we're going to do today. I don't normally share our tutorial cards with you live, but I think it's the only way to show you exactly what I've done here. And hopefully it entices you to get our tutorial bundle of the month. It's probably been one of the most popular bundles that we've had in quite some time. So I'll just share the link with you. And it's on the link below as well. If you're on Facebook, just message me for the link, because, yeah, Facebook can be a bit funny about adding links. They don't like me adding links on there. Oh, Beck's here today as well. Hi, Rhonda. Hey, Charlotte. Regina. Oh, hi, Leanne. Hope you worked out your embossing. I didn't hear back from you, so hopefully we can work out how to emboss for you. We'll work out what's wrong, whether it's the powder or your embossing buddy. Maybe you need more embossing buddy. Kirsty, everyone loves a pop-up card. Yes, we all love a pop-up card. So let me show you what I did. Well, actually, Bruno made this card because he's a bit of a smarty pants. So I'll just move that out of the way. So this is from our tutorial bundle that we do every month. And if you haven't seen those, I've just popped up the link for you so that you can have a look. And basically 12 of us all come up with an idea using one particular suite of products. And this month it was the He's the Man suite. So it's a fantastic masculine bundle, but there's lots of other bundles there if you have already purchased some items and you want some inspiration. Go and have a look. So this is the card that Bruno made for the tutorial. And it's the first time Bruno's actually done a tutorial for our tutorial bundle. He really felt strongly about doing this one. I can see why, being a masculine card. But it's quite an interesting card because you can see it's opening up this way. It's like, hang on a second, what's going on here? You ready? Get out. So this is actually the card that we're going to be making today, but mine's a little bit of a different version to Bruno's because he used the 12 by 12 cardstock. And I know not all of you have 12 by 12, so I'm coming up with a secondary version that just uses our gorgeous great template. So for those of you who have my card templates, you basically, if you want to craft along with us today, or at least get prepared, you're just going to need 3 of the gorgeous grape sizes. And I'll show you how we can make this incredible pop-up card with just 3 of these. Can you believe it? That's what happens when you do it at midnight. Sometimes epiphanies hit you. So let's see what we can do. So let's see if I can change anything in the settings to help with this buffering that some of you are experiencing. Stream settings, it doesn't look like I can change anything. Might be because I added closed caption. I think that might be the change that I did. But anyway, we'll soon see. Sorry for the buffering. So this is going to be our card, but I'm going to use, today I thought I'd pull out some beautiful paper, and I'm going to use the Hues of Happiness paper because I know that this has been such a winner with so many of you. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. How can you not love this paper? And I thought, yeah, we'll do some chopping and some loving. Some hashtag loveitchopit. Oh, yeah, I want to use that one. I love this one too. So lots of, oh, yes, I love that side too. It's the problem when you like both sides. You're like, which side do I use? But anyway, we'll use a lot of different paper. So what we're going to do, if you're crafting along with me, I just basically looked at the back of the paper. So I don't know if you know this, but at the back here you can see the colours. So it'll tell you Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Floaty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Great, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pool Party. So lots and lots of different colours in this suite or this set of papers. And so I just thought I'll grab one of those for the card base. I like a dark base. I like it to sit on something strong and bold, something that makes it feel grounded. So I'm going for Night of Navy. And we're just going to chop that into our gorgeous grape size. So whatever, if you don't have our card templates, oh my goodness, where have you been? Everyone tell everyone, where have you been? You need the card templates. So these are basically a measurement. They're not the color that we use. It's a measurement. So if you don't have those, definitely go and grab the card templates. I can't believe how many people were getting it from our video last week. It was like, how come people still don't have these card templates? They need to be on your life stat. Card templates. If there's people out there that have them, tell the people that don't have them why you love them. It's very hard to explain, isn't it? Until you have them and you start using them, you're like, how did I craft without these? They are so handy. I pick them up every time I craft. I'm like, okay, what measurements am I using today? And we're going to be using them quite a bit today when we decorate as well. But they just give you lots and lots of different layers that you can use, and then it spits out the measurement for you. So it's going to make your life so much easier having those templates, and the link that you're purchasing is the tutorial for it. We don't have enough time, sadly, to cut it all down for you and post them. Otherwise, they would cost an absolute fortune as well. So the tutorial is just $5 Australian, so nice and reasonably priced. So let's chop another one here. So this is the gorgeous grape size, which is different in every country. Well, there's two measurements really, one for A4, one for standard. And then we're going to fold all of these actually. So I'll bring back my handy trimmer. This is a Bruno technique, this one. Hello, Rebecca loves the templates. Yay. Oh, you were having issues with buffering as well. I'm sorry, I must have hit. Oh, it looks like it's all good now. So it says excellent connection. So maybe just refresh. It's looking very good. I've got the green light on my end now. So hopefully it stays that way. So I'm just going right up against the edge here. You can even go up against the edge on the left-hand side as well. But I find with this type of fold, it's usually pretty good just going up the top. But it really, really helps in getting everything perfectly folded and quickly. So just a little tip for you. So we've got our 3. Now with one of them, all we've got to do, and I'm not going to get technical with the measurements, but basically you just want to do a score line that is half of this. So whatever you're using, do half, okay? I'm not going to say the measurement because it's going to be different in every country. Sue says, I have the templates. They're amazing because she's able to convert the US measurements to ours. So it is a translator as well as a real life sketch, as well as an assistant for your layers. It's so many things. So Sue has both types. She's got both the metric measurements probably, and then also the US measurements, US and Canada measurements. And sometimes if you're mixing the two, you're going to have lots of problems. So if you live in Canada and the US and you follow a Canadian or a US demo, great, you can follow their measurements. But if you live outside those countries, do not follow their measurements because they're wrong for you, because we use a different cardstock size. And same with the US peeps and the Canadian people. Don't follow a US demo, UK demo or an Australian demo, or you're going to really botch up your cardstock. So that causes a lot of confusion, the measurements. So I needed something that, yeah, helped everyone understand exactly how to use your cardstock properly and to have the right sizing. Now, let's chop. Oh, we're not chopping, we're just scoring. So I'm going to do half of these. I'm going to do it twice. So I think for Australia, we're 10.5, so probably around the 5.25. I don't know what it's going to be in the US, half of your... Let's get it for you here, actually, because I do have the card template. So let's have a look at your gorgeous grape size. So 5.5, I think, is your width, isn't it? So you would do... Oh, this is a hard one. What's half of 5.5, everyone? You can all help each other. I'll leave it up to you. I can't use my brain this morning. But yeah, basically 5.25 in Australia. Well, everywhere else in the world other than the US and Canada. Okay, so that's all we're going to do. That's all of our pieces. It's this simple, people. And then all we're going to do, as you can see from Bruno's card, we've got a fold like this, a fold like this. Hello, Bruno.
Hi.
Good morning. We're showing your amazing card.
Newsflash.
What's a newsflash? Oh, they're back.
These are back in stock.
Oh, that's exciting. So did you pop it on Shopify?
It's on Shopify.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, everyone.
I'll do the link for you all for the pins.
I'll add it.
Oh, thank you. Hi there. You did a really good job of your card, by the way. Everyone loves it.
Which one?
This one.
Did you show it?
I did. I was
Oh,
illegal.
my goodness.
Oh, you weren't here, so
But Kylie's making it easier.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's just different. I don't think it's necessarily easier.
So this is 4x6, which is... It breaks my heart to not do an Australian card base. But anyway.
Ah, I see. So this is a good way to have an Aussie one.
Correct.
I like it.
Yep.
Were you shocked with me that I worked that out? Because I'm so bad with measurements.
Yeah.
Bruno looked at it and went, oh, actually, that does make sense. Now,
so I'm just going to add it in the comments. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. No, all good. One thing I will do, though, is the piece that I'm attaching. I'm just going to cut it down just a tiny little bit. And I'll show you the reason why I like to do that. It's just for the closing of the card. So now I can go right up into this folded section here when we stick it, and it's not going to interfere with it closing. Just a little tip. So we'll do that first. Whee! And you can use tape here, of course, whatever your glue of preference is. Whoa, I smushed that. It's all right. Good thing it dries clear. And I'll get... Oh, can you believe I'm out of tissues in my drawer. I've got like the little folded ones, but not my usual ones. I'll just pull out some of the folded ones. Okay, nothing to see here. It's a little bit skewy if I didn't add enough glue to smush it. Don't look, everyone. Oh, no, actually, I'll leave it. You'll forgive me if it's a little bit crooked. Yeah, it's fine. It's like, oh no, that would be a disaster. Oh, look at it now. It's like all skewy. That's all right. There's nothing to look at here. I'll just push that down there. This is the magic art of your bone folder. Whee! Oh, it's all perfect again. Yay. So it's just going to have that little lip there, but I don't mind that. See how it's a little bit less there? But you could even do it that way. Ooh, maybe we could do it a different way. Maybe we could mash it up and change it up a bit. And do the pop-up on that side. Ooh, yes. Let's change it up a bit. So I could have the writing in here, because on Bruno's one, he's got the writing here, and he's left that one blank. And it's on that side. But I might do it that side and have the pop-up over on here. Whoop! I like it. So the pop-up we need to do, basically we have one flat piece, one open piece, and then that. So it's like an accordion, basically. So like that. So you've got your valley, your mountain, your valley. And we're just going to stick that onto here. And that is it. That's our contraption. But I'm going to do it this way. Bruno did it this way. He had it open like that and then like that. So you could do it that way where it opens from the right side. But I think it makes more sense to me, or I feel like the people that I send it to, it would make more sense for this part here to be the writing. So, yay, you found the pins. And that's so true. There's never a mistake in card making. So yeah, I'm going to do it there. It's a bit fancy. And what did you do? Ooh, that's even a different way again. This is so cool, this card. There's so many different ways I could do this. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to do that one. Yes, I like this way. So yeah, just play, switch, flip, just see which way you like the best. But I think I'm going to go with this because then it sort of opens up. This is going to have the writing, a little bit of decoration in here. And then this side's going to be all fancy and have other things. Because on yours, Bruno did... Oh, you've covered that whole section, actually. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, it's like that. So whatever way you want to do it, up to you. But this one covers two of them, whereas on... Oh, yeah, that covers two. Yep, and then it has the front. But you could even do... If you wanted it at the back... So let's see here. If we did it this way, yeah. So you could even do it like that. I think I might do it that way. So it's sort of sitting at the back and then folded like that. So it's just by flipping it, you're going to work out which way you want it. Have fun with that. Have fun deciding. Look at me. I'm like, which way should I do it? I wanted it different to Bruno's, of course. Just so I can show you new things. And then we just stick it in here. Well, I'm being a bit messy with my glue today. I'm not giving it enough time to... You know what it is? It's because I haven't had breakfast, and I had my beveragino. I had my coffee, so I'm all like, I'm on adrenaline, and I'm here with all of you, and I'm a bit excited about our card today. Maybe that's what it is, actually, because when I get excited about a card, I get all jittery. Okay, so that side's done and looking as straight as it possibly can. And then the other one we do here. But as I said, do it whatever side you want. I'm not doing it right up against the fold because I want it to be able to close up nicely. But don't look at this because I tell you what, it is very skewy. That was because of my first layer. I'll try and rectify it by using my bone folder. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I really like it like this. So it's the opposite to Bruno because, you know, opposites attract. That's how Bruno has his. And that's how I have mine. Lena, do you see what happened to the dye brush? So yeah, it's like there's no wrong or right, but I just think for me, I feel like my peeps are going to open here expecting something written in here, and then they're going to be like, but what's going on over here? Oh my goodness, it's like this whole other section to this card. I just feel like it's a bit of a surprise. What do you Reckon? You like that? So let's decorate. It's going good so far. You should make something. Oh my goodness, Bruno doesn't stop, Tess. He's just always busy. If Bruno stop, I've like got to give him permission to stop. That man does not stop. I'm like, can you please go and sit on the couch? I give you permission to stop. Yes. Oh, good. 2.75. Thank you for everyone who worked out what is half of 5.5 inches. Thank you. Mini boss, stack of inks, scissors. Woohoo! Thank you, Paula. No one will notice. There's never a mistake in card making. That's so true. All right, so let's do some decorating. Now, because we know it's the Gorgeous Grape size, each one, it makes it very, very good to decorate because we know that it's going to fit all of our templates. So I could do the Poppy Parade size if I wanted to decorate it like that. Bruno's used a smaller sort of look here, which I really like. But let's have a look. Maybe I can do a bit of a jewel. I think I'll do a layer and then celebrate this gorgeous paper. I feel like I want to use this one here. So I'm going to do the blues and the purples and the greens and chop that in the Poppy Parade size. And that one. And then we can do like another layer on top. Oh, that looks gorgeous. So we'll do that. Oh, that looks nice too. This paper is so pretty. Ignore the back. Ignore the back. You can buy more. Buy more. I give you permission. See, I give Bruno permission to go to the couch. I give you all permission to buy more Designer Series paper. You're allowed. You're allowed to have something nice in your life. And then we're going to do, oh, that one's pretty too, but I want a really bold colour there. I think this little section here will be good, but, around the right way. But I think if we have something small there, so if you have a look at your templates and see what's going to be the right fit for this little section. I could possibly do this one here. That's a little bit, I want it to actually be even, but I'll do like this one here, these layers here, which is the Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. It's actually good if you want to do sort of off the edge. That's why I sort of designed those templates. I like that. I think that looks really nice like that, because then we're sort of showing more of this paper. Let's do that. So the paper's going to be the Night of Navy size. So let's chop down And the cool thing about the templates too is that I can go like this and I can sort of estimate where it's going to land on the paper and have more of an idea, or which way I want to go, like what direction do I want to go in. It just helps you with direction. So we need the smaller size, and then I can cut to or estimate where I want it to go on the bar. Actually, I think this might be Bruno's one because it doesn't have the... Bruno's still on my trimmer, everyone. Bruno! I'm going to eyeball. I'll do it about there. Because, yeah, we need to order a... Some of you may not know this, actually, so it's good. There's actually a metric bar that you can buy. So just an FYI, if you haven't purchased the metric bar, then you can. You can get the right measurements for you. And then that was 12, so I'll go from the bottom on this one. And so what you can do, if you don't do my Love It Chop It, I normally have this all chopped up, but I've been so busy lately I haven't chopped my paper. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to chop my paper. I normally have it in like 12 by 6 and cut in half. I've done it with the sun, like this style, the sun prints one. So I usually have it stored like this, or I even have them in the 4 by 6 as well, and then put them in my clear cases. But whatever suits you, we just find in the smaller pieces, it's just easier for storage than the big 12 by 12s. But yeah, figure out what's going to be best for you. Now with this balmy blue layer, I'm going to do the same Night of Navy sort of matting. So this is what is also good for your card template layers, is it's helping you to get used to layering. Because layering is probably what helps you to have really fancy cards. I'm not sure if Beck's still here. My friend Beck, she was crafting way before me, and her layers used to be just so, like when we were crafting together right at the start when I first began, I was like, how do you do layers like that? They're so beautiful. So I learnt a lot of that from Beck because her cards are just so pretty, so layered. Like she have layers and layers and layers and small layers in between. So when you layer, it's what makes it really look just that next level of professional. Like if you feel like your cards are looking a little bit too simple, then that's what you can do. So I'm going to pop this up on a dimensional. I've got some here actually that I wanted to use up. I didn't put it back in the drawer because I'm like, you've got to use these first. So just snip the edge and then you can use those. What else have we got? Stole the trimmer. Yeah, you stole my trimmer. It's totally so much better quality than yours, Bruno. Your trimmer's too sticky to steal. Ain't that the truth? Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them, Tess. I never used to be this confident creatively, but I think by doing so many lives for so long and sort of knowing my audience, like knowing all of you will help me, I think that's helped me feel really calm. And, you know, if I make a mistake, I'm just like, oh, well, I made a mistake. Yeah, I think it's just we put a bit too much pressure on ourselves. Look, I used it all. Isn't that exciting? So I'll put these straight in the bin. But yeah, it's taken me a while to sort of find my creative mojo, but I think after I think we've been doing this about 12 or 13 years, and I finally feel comfortable in what I do, which is a nice feeling when you get to that point where you're just like, yep, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. And the thing with Stampin' Up! Is it does make us look like heroes, because look at this here, for instance. You probably would never put this combo together, but it's so cool because the leaves matches the background, which matches the cardstock, which matches the other. Yeah, like it's just so good that everything coordinates. They really do make us look like professionals when really we've just stuck down paper and we know it all coordinates. I think that used to be half the battle, is like trying to, you know, match everything. It's like, this paper doesn't go with that paper. Now we've got some gorgeous, gorgeous sentiments that come with this Happiness Abounds suite of products. So if you don't have the Hues of Happiness suite, it's an absolute winner. I adore these sentiments. I think they're so perfect for so many different occasions. And even the stamped images, this is a perfect starters stamp set. So if you're new to crafting or new to card making, this would be a brilliant first, like for your first stamp set or first suite, because it has everything on here. Your congratulations, you're thinking of you, you're wonderful in every way. Look, it's just got all the sentiments you need, plus a really great variety of stamps. So yeah, it's a real winner, like starting set to get, because even the paper, you've got so many options. You can go floral, but then you'll have the other side that's sort of more sort of muted and toned down, and I love that about the paper as well. And what else do you get in this suite? I think there's some dies that go with this as well that are gorgeous. Let's go have a look at them. So it's under Hues of Happiness. I'll bring it up for you and show you. Hues of Happiness suite. So if I show you here, you can see all of the samples as well. There's some gorgeous samples. And oh, the glassy dots, they're so cute. And look at these dies, like they've got these really cool edgelet type things, as well as all of your flowers are able to be cut out too. So no fussy cutting. All of your flowers that you stamp, you can cut out. So it's a really good starters kit. And I think these, we'll have a look and see, but I'm pretty sure, do they fit in the mini? No, I don't think they fit in the mini. I think just this bigger one here is the only one that doesn't fit in the mini, because it doesn't seem to say anything. But I'll have a look, because I think it's that one piece there. Blooming Happiness dies. Oh, there's our mini. I'm like, where did the mini go? It should be over that side. Okay, let's have a little look here. I'll show you. So you can see here. Actually, where is that other piece? We've put it in a different set, maybe. We've had a, oh no, it's this one here. Ah. They've just got it looking different. I see. It's showing you on there how they cut it out, how it cuts out. But yeah, this fits in the mini then. All of these fit in the mini. So even if you have like the mini cutter to start with, because this is a little bit more, it's less expensive. But yeah, all of these would fit in here, which is really, really handy. I love these, like they have that sort of look of paper, like when you rip it out of the book. It's just a really, really cool set of dies and stamp sets. So this is definitely a top pick for me for new ones. So if you're new to crafting or you're thinking about starting crafting, hot tip from Kylie, Hues of Happiness Suite is an absolute winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So what else have we got here? So we've got quite a, like a, beautiful start here. I'm so crooked on here. Look at this. None of you saw anything. Pretend this is all straight. Ha ha ha, love it. But we're going to decide what sentiment we're going to do. And I'm definitely going to emboss that on our Night of Navy. And I think if we do, I'm trying to think of what I've got coming up, who I want to send something to. I think I'm going to do You're Wonderful in Every Way. Let's have a look at the sizing of it as well, because it is a bit bigger inside. Wow, there's a few things that are flying around here. Oh, it's because it's the wrong way. Oh, no, it's the right way around. We've really used this one well. Oh, yes, that one there. So that one's the wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. That sits nicely on there. What else have we got? We've got friend. We could start with something like friend and then have more sentiments on the inside. This one here is actually really nice. This is the sending. Oh, yeah, I think I like that one. I like it sort of to hang over like that. Let's try that. We can do a few of them anyway. Compare the pair. That's the wonderful in every way. See what I mean about all these cool sentiments? Best wishes, and then there's a congratulations as well. We've got the flower there. Okay, so let's have a look here. I've got my handy little compartment of goodies in here. That should be in there too. And we just need a few blocks for our sentiments. But this is a new set of products that you can get. It doesn't come with the Versamark or the powder, but you get the tray, the embossing buddy, your tweezers, your brush, and it's just perfect for embossing. So if you're new to embossing, this is heat embossing it's called, and we want the white. But you can get all different colours, like you can get basic black, white, and clear in a set. So you get the 3 of them in a set. And they last for a very long time, and you'll see why if you haven't done embossing before. I'll show you here. I might use this bigger one so that we can have a few sentiments. So give it a really good whack on here and really smush that powder around. And what this will do is it's going to give your surface a clean start, because we have oils in our fingers, we have oils, dirt, all sorts of different things that can create sticky on here. And what ends up happening is you don't get a good image. You might have like what we call little flying pieces of powder everywhere. And we don't want flying pieces of powder. We want it to be crisp and clean image. With a lot of the polymer, I do like to flip it and have it facing the way that you're going to be stamping, and then bring your block in and push down. And it just makes sure that everything is straight, that it's not sitting crooked. Because yeah, they can go a little bit, they have a little mind of their own, the clear stamps. Okay, so I think that's all happy. They're all put on here, so let's try a few of them here. And it's good too to do a few all at once, because, you know, why not? You've pulled out everything, so why not have a few of them ready to go? So we've got that one. And this is Versamark that I'm stamping in now. This is basically, the best way to explain Versamark is it's kind of like a glue, because it's going to glue down the powder for you, because the next step is to put our embossing powder, and then the last step is to heat that embossing powder. I used to be really afraid of embossing, and there's probably, because I think Leanne's here today, she hasn't been having a lot of success with her embossing. But I think the key things that can go wrong is just making sure that you use your embossing buddy really liberally, like get lots and lots of powder on there, because you can always wipe it off later. And the other thing is making sure that your Versamark has enough ink in it. Could be a Versamark issue. And the last thing is making sure that you're pouring enough of the powder on here. And the last thing is when you heat set it, that you're heating it for long enough. But each one of those steps, you'll just get used to testing it. So I can see on here, just by, because, you know, over the years you get used to seeing what it looks like. I can see little bits of dotted, right? It's just not grabbing it enough. So just come back in again. And although we want to flick just to get all those other pieces off, you're actually better off just sort of lightly tapping and then maybe coming in with your brush. And you can see the difference. See the difference between this one here and this one here. See how it's got like sort of dotted. It's not really covered like that. Wire there is looking a little bit, it's disappearing, the powder. So you really want to make sure that before you heat this, there is enough powder on there to cover it well. You can see here now, it's so much clearer, so much better. Like all that's happened is I've just flicked it a bit too hard and it's taken away too much powder. So you want to leave a good amount of powder on there so that it is going to heat set properly. So you just tap, tap, tap. And if you don't want to tap too much, then just use your brush to come in and take away all those flying bits. But depending on how you're going to use these words, you might be cutting them out right to the edge. So it's not going to matter if there's too much powder around the outside anyway. But see the difference between all of them now? They've really covered really, really well. Everything's looking good before you start the heat setting. And if you come in here, you think, oh, there's still not, you know, it's still not quite right. Well, put more powder on because everything is going to go back into your powder tray. You're not going to waste any powder that you keep pouring on top. I can see here that every way is a little bit, you know, it's not looking the best as much as I would like it. So now it's a lot better. You can see there it's really, really grabbed to that. So hopefully that helps some of you that have been having some issues. You can also start on low on here. You've got a middle lower setting. There's actually two settings on your heat gun. And if you're having issues with it blowing away, then you can always come underneath on that first setting. And if you come underneath, it's going to heat it before making all the powder fly away. So that's another little tip that I've seen people coming up from underneath rather than going blasting it on top and rather than using the high setting. So can you see it changing? This is the other thing that you want to make sure of, is that you're giving it enough time to really heat set properly. So can you see that changing in front of your eyes? This is the cool thing. Some of you may not know that you can heat from underneath, but it is a great way to sort of keep everything from flying away and also having that middle setting. It takes a little bit longer, and I think in videos we don't always use the middle setting because of that reason. We're like, oh, I don't want to take too long. So we kind of blast it, but that could lead to us not having a good quality embossing. So hopefully those tips help some of you, especially you, Leanne. You were saying to me that you were having some issues with embossing. And hopefully those little tips will help you to see where is it exactly that it's going a bit pear-shaped for you. And just keep practicing those steps. Slow and steady wins the race. Isn't this font just absolutely gorgeous? You can see why I wanted to show you all of these sentiments. It's such a great variety too. Really good for beginning stamping, if this is the first time you're thinking about doing stamping. I'll just see if there's any comments I'm missing. Put it on here. Oh, Lisa's here. Hello, Lisa Brown. Miss Jenka's falling asleep. Hi, Miss Jenka. Sweet dreams. Dream of embossing. And there we have it. So it takes a little bit longer on that middle setting. But as you can see, do you think it's like a better quality image? I feel like it is. So maybe when you're on your own, so you can hear the difference. I don't know if you can hear it actually, but there's step 1 and step 2. The step 2 is a lot hotter, okay? And a lot like more blowy. So if you're having problems where it's blowing off your powder, yes, and Lisa didn't know you could heat from behind. So it's a good tip if you're having the blowing pieces coming off. Maybe your Versamark isn't quite as juicy as it needs to be. Heating from behind does actually help you get a really crisp, perfect image. Like, I don't think you could get any more perfect than that. Hopefully you look at that and go, yes, that's exactly what I want my embossing powder to look like. So just those steps, hopefully that helps some of you that are new to it, like heat embossing, because it's one of those things that can appear intimidating. Like at the beginning, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so scared of this. But in actual fact, it's quite simple. Once you break down those steps, it really isn't scary at all. And it's just, I love, love, love the look of embossing. To be able to do, like, get a darker color and have this popping white, it's not the same using like white ink or something like that. There's no way white ink will give you the same pop. Yeah, I know some people didn't know that there's a middle setting. We all kind of just go blast. We go straight from 0 to 100. But yes, there is an in-between setting on the Stampin' Up! Heat tool. And I hope that that gives you all some tips that can help you. I know, I'm cleaning, everyone. I'm cleaning. Are you proud of me? I'm doing my chamois. Whee! It's amazing that the Versamark just comes off with the chamois, which is brilliant. And just with your powder, your extra powder, just pull this off. And you could probably even keep this off. I've never had a problem with it disappearing. And then just give that a good tap. Move from side to side so that you get everything. And anything left over, you can just pop into use your brush and pop that in there. And then you can keep everything nice and tidy. You've got everything in the one place. And it just makes embossing just that much less intimidating. Because everything just sits in there and it's all happy. Isn't it brilliant? I don't like to mix my embossing powders in the tray. So this tray specifically is for white. We have another old tray that I got that I use for the clear, and the black I like to do on my grid paper because it is just so strong. If I put the black in this tray, then I'm going to definitely get some flickers into my white or my clear, and I don't want that. So I don't like to mix my powders. Just a little hot tip for you all. So I'll just pop these back in here so that these are all happy. Friend. Yes. Oh, that's the other one there. There we go. Happy days. And the blocks can go away as well. And these ones here, now I could possibly cut these out. I mean, I love this one here, but I could even just do like a piece where, you know, I have it cut right to the edge, or just do a strip. Now, if you're going to do like a little strip, let's just have a look at that first, because we can always change it. But what I like to do is just line up the sentiment there and just eyeball it. But just making sure that you're looking at the font and not the how you've cut it, because usually we cut it pretty crooked. So just pull it out a little bit. Yeah, that looks like it's lined up on there. And then just do a little cut on the edge here. So it's not going to be, you know, absolutely perfect, but I think that's pretty good. And you can have it like that, or you can cut right to the, like through the whole thing. But I feel like I want it a little bit more, like I want a substantial sentiment there. I feel like if it was too thin, I might need to add something more in there. But yeah, I'm going to add definitely some of those gems. And I'll pop this up on a dimensional. I can open up a new sheet. Isn't that exciting? Because I've finished the last one. I have been granted permission to open a new one. It's always exciting. It's the small things that get exciting. Like opening a new sheet of dimensionals. We don't like saggy bottoms in this house, so. And that's a good tip, actually. Cheryl said, wipe the tray with your embossing buddy first because it makes it easier to get the embossing powder back in containers. Excellent tip, Cheryl. Thank you. I really love that. Yep, really nice. And we can just sort of eyeball. You can move around. You could do in the middle. But depending on what pattern you've got, might depend where you place this. I like that one there because it's sort of got two flowers sort of popping out from underneath, and then I can come in with some gems and decorate the front. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness, I love, love, love this. And then inside, I've already got some of this cut, so we can do that. And you could totally decorate this with some of the flowers. Like you can really go to town with this card because there's just so many opportunities to decorate. So you could use some paper if you didn't want to do stamping, but I love having a little bit of the flowers in the edges and things like that. I think it looks really good. Or even cutting out some of these flowers. You could cut them out and stick them on. We've also got some of this paper here that you could do as a strip. What else have we got here? I want to see what paper I've got to use. So we've got some absolutely gorgeous paper here. Oh wow, even some of this pink, beautiful. I do love this one here. I think it's so pretty. Let's just cut a strip of this. Actually, we might pop some of that on the other side as well. So I'm just cutting it at the 6 by 12, just so that it's easier to sort of get in here. And actually, I probably should have. Oh no, I can do it like this actually. I want it to be up this way, so probably I'll keep that one for something else because I do like to cut portrait, and then the other one I can cut landscape so that I can do what I need to do. Because sometimes you want it in different directions, so it's good having the options of both. So I'm just cutting this, and P.S. that's Jasper snoring. I'm just cutting this in the Poppy Parade size. And then this little strip here isn't going to be wasted. We're going to pop him down the bottom of our card. And this is going to go there. And that's one other section all happy. What's everyone's beveragino today? What are you drinking today? I've almost finished my coffee and it was very enjoyable this morning. Getting yummy taste. I went through a point where I got sick and I didn't like the taste of coffee. I was really scared. I'm like, what if I never like coffee again? Well, that's actually quite nice too, just having the yellow. I think I'm going to do that rather than I like the contrast. Little Jasper snoring. He's very happy this morning. Yes, good. And then we can also pop another one here. I think that will look really nice. Or you could have like another place to write, depending on how much you have to say. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to stick another one down there. And then we can do, and this is again the Poppy Parade size. And you could change it up, but I like this combo of the papers being the same. I think it looks really good. There we go, very happy. Excellent. And that's the back too, which is really cool. And then we've got the inside here. Look at this. Ah, so much fun. So these ones here, we can do strips. You could even do like the Poppy Parade and then score in the middle. Bruno on his, he did like 4 different ones, which I think looks really good. And then he's decorated each one of those panels, which I really like. So for those of you that did the imperial, or the inches, you did 4 and 7, 4 3/4. So probably if you do 4 1/2 and then take off 1/4 of an inch the other way, which I think for you guys is maybe like 5.25 or something like that. Anyway, you can tell me. You tell me what the strip is in inches. But for metric, we did 5.25. So I think if we did maybe the 5 will look good. Let's have a little look and see. And I think I'm going to use, I'd like to use something, what have we got here? So we've got these flowers here. We've got this one here. We've got those, because I want to do a bit of a mashup of different ones. This one here is quite pretty, and I don't really use that a lot, so maybe something like that. And there was those beautiful blue stars. Where did we see those? Oh yeah, this one. I definitely want to use this one. So let's have a look here and see what we can do as a little mashup. Ooh, ginger beer. Love ginger beer. I never used to like ginger, but I really enjoy it. When I was a little girl, my grandma used to do lots and lots of cooking with ginger. In her biscuits, like in her bakes. And I'd always be like, this is so weird. Why is there ginger in everything? But, yeah, it's delish. Oh, yeah, that looks good. So this is 5 by 14.4. I really like that. That looks excellent. So let's cut. If there's pieces that you haven't cut into, just want to see what direction this is going in. I want it to be portrait cut. I actually do like, I think I'll use this side though. And I'm going to do 2 of these because I'll use each side. Yeah, my grandma used to do like ginger cakes and ginger cookies, and I was like, ugh, why is this so spicy? But yeah, as I've got older, I'm like loving the ginger. Bruno's got ginger tea, and all it is basically just dried ginger. Oh yes, I love, love, love this. Let me show you here. And then we just need one more piece. What can we do? I think I might do the same, this one here on the other side to bring it together, maybe. Ooh, or maybe this one. I don't think I want something patterned next to this. The only other thing that we could do is maybe do pattern there and then do flower there. So we could actually do the same flower because it goes so lovely with this front cover. I think the match is, oh, hang on, I think we've got something here that we could use. Maybe we could do something with this because that is very pretty, isn't it? Let's have a look. Best way to find out is to visualize. Okay, let's have a look at that one. So what we could do, I think I'm going to mix those two up. Yes. What do we think, everyone? I really like those 4 panels. I think it really celebrates this designer series paper too. Doesn't that look great? And it sits nicely. If you wanted to, you could even do underneath, before we stick it all down, you could even do paper on the bottom on the inside. But I think it, yeah, it looks really nice with it all. So pretty too. But just block your eyes, block your eyes. It's nothing to look at here. Just look at, tell yourself, I can buy more. Kylie gives me permission to buy more paper. Don't look at that side, it's so pretty. I think it's half of our battle, isn't it, with designer series paper? It's sticking down the good bit. It's like, I don't want to stick down the nice bit. Just pretend it's blank. Once you make your decision, this side is blank. You've locked it in. And, ooh, that's so pretty as well. But no, we're going to do the flowers. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And then if you wanted to, like, we could have some of these pieces. Make sure it closes okay. Like on here. You're wonderful in every way. I'm going to do, you can even use a die with this. That would look really good. But I'm just going to chop it down with our trimmer. And this bit here, you can probably even snip it. And so as I said, it's not like absolutely spot on perfect, but I think it's just really lovely. And I'm pretty sure we should be able to put dimensionals on here, but we'll soon find out. If it doesn't close, we can just pull it off. Ah, no, that's fine, because it's got that springiness to it. So that's going to be fine to use dimensionals there. And then you've got another one here that you can have. Oh, that's the back though, so we probably don't want to put a sentiment on the back. But we could possibly, I don't know if this friend is going to fit, but we'll just see. We'll do some snipping right to the edge. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? I saw Bruno do it and I thought, oh, this could be used for so many different cards, and it's just a celebration of designer series paper. So if you have a lot of designer series paper, And you're thinking, what on earth am I going to do with all this paper? Well, this is a great 3D card for this. Tell me, question for all of you, have you seen this type of pop-up card before? I'd never seen it until I saw Bruno do it. But yeah, I'm interested if any of you have tried this card because it's just gorgeous. It's amazing how you can keep finding things online that people have come up with. There's so many clever people out there. I think he found this, well, I know he found it through a non-Stampin' Up person, so it's good sometimes having some ideas from others. So what I can do to make sure that this fits is just do a little bit of surgery with this and cut down my friend a bit. Isn't that cute? And I'll stick that directly down just so that it doesn't play up with any mechanisms. So I might actually put it there so that it's easier to read. Friend. Hello, friend. And you could totally put like some of the flowers and really go to town on this. You know, it really is up to you. But I do want to put some of the gel dots on top. And I'm pretty sure they should be in here, which is our 2022 January to June. Is that right? No, it will be the June to December. That's annual catalogue. Maybe it's in this one. I think we've got one here that isn't labelled. No, this one? Oh, maybe. These look like the fall ones, but I don't know where the gel ones are. So many cool embellishments, isn't there? Oh, just love it. I do love me an embellishment. They're the opal rounds. These are old ones, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are from the last catalogue. So, where might the other ones be? Maybe they're in the 2023 annual catalogue embellishments. Bruno's probably got it in his room. Oh no, here they are. I'm pretty sure this is them. Glassy dots? Was it glassy dots? Let's have a look at the suite of products to see which ones they are. Yes, that's them. Yay, we found them, everyone. Bravo. And Bruno didn't steal them. Sorry for accusing you, Bruno. So I think definitely these beautiful purple ones need to go on here. And I think I'm going to pop them outside. So you can take your pick tool. This is a tip that I learnt from Dina Rekow, that you can actually push against. Oh, these are very sticky. Oh yeah, there we go. You can push against and it will actually pick up the gem and then put it straight onto your work. So push side, you're sort of going along the side until it picks up and then popping it on there. And then we've got the little guy over here. And I think he'll look good there. So I like 3, 5. I mean, I've told you all the Fibonacci sequence. 3, 5, 7. I really like that. And I think that looks really... Normally I would come over this side, but I just don't feel like there's enough space over here for it to sit nicely. But I really like that. So that's the glassy dots assortment that comes with this suite of products that matches the paper really well. You could have even brought in some of the blues as well if you wanted to, because it's got that beautiful blue there. But yeah, handy little tip with your take your pick tool for any of your embellishments. And it's just nice to finish off your projects with these gems. Like, it looked beautiful before, but I feel like it just adds that finishing touch to your project. Even ribbon, if you want to use ribbon. But yeah, love, love, love the dots. I just love how clean they are. And yeah, they just do such a nice job finishing it all off. And you can even decorate the inside with some of your dots as well. And this side, you could do some of them here. But that is our card, people. Can you believe it? What a cool card. I'm so excited I got to show this to you. And if you wanted to see how to make the one with the 12 by 12, you know, definitely head over and grab Bruno's tutorial that he made in the He's the Man suite. But it's really simple. You saw how quickly and easily I was able to put this together. And it's quite effective. It sits up nicely on someone's table, and they could have a little bit of privacy too, and just have this side showing. And then people aren't seeing on the inside what you've written because it's on the other side. And I love that we can show you that you can sort of mix up this style or the direction in which you go, but just, you know, sticking it down on a different side. I'm just going to grab Bruno's card. I've got lots and lots of paper on this side here, just so that I can show you. I've got the card templates. Here's Bruno's card. It's hidden in all the designer series paper. Can't believe how good Jasper and Bella have been today. So yeah, so Bruno's done that side, and I did that side. So yeah, you can pick what side you prefer. But I love that you can mix it up. Yeah, it's a really cool card, isn't it? Really fun. And I hope that you give it a try. I hope that you test out different products. And you can see the complete difference in both of these cards. You've got your masculine card and, you know, really clean and beautiful card. And it closes nicely too. Like, if you wanted to, you could maybe add some ribbon. But I love how it closes. It sits really nicely. So yeah, so there you go, everyone. That was a lot of fun playing today. I really enjoyed that. So let's do a little bit of a pop out here, because it's like kind of like an accordion card, isn't it? It's like, woo. Yes, DSP over everything, of course. Yay. Yes. Designer series paper rocks, right? And it's just, yeah, so much fun, so many different layers. And like, if I received this card, I'd be just like, how even did this person make this card? Like, so yes, I really, really hope that you get to have a play yourself. And as you can see, just basically the gorgeous grape measurement. If you don't have my card templates, grab those so that you can get the right measurements for your country and I don't confuse you. And so then you just get 3 of them. And it's just, yeah, sticking those 3 together. One of them, you're going to be doing the score panels in half on each side, as we saw people popped up the measurements for that. But yeah, it's a really fun, easy card. So please feel free to share with some of your team members, or maybe even your customers that maybe want to try something different. That, yeah. Oh, there you go. Kathy said, I saw one other card like this, but yours is much prettier. Oh, thank you. But that's the cool thing, is you can make it exactly what you want it to be. You just decorate it how you like. I don't normally go for flowers, but I know lots of you love this paper and love these flowers. But you can totally go geometric or masculine, as you saw Bruno do, just depending on what paper you use. Oh, thank you, Iniki. Yes, please like if you haven't already. I think we've got 61 likes so far. So thank you to all those that have thumbs up. Is that a word? Thumbs up. So thank you very much for being here this week. We are so excited that, yeah, so many of you have ordered the pins. In fact, I'll go over and have a look and see who's already purchased a pin, because, yeah, who knows how long they're going to be around for. Oh, yeah, we've got a few that have, thank you, Teresa. Teresa got the combo of 4. Remember that you can also do a combo of 8, and you also get the discount with 8 as well as 4. Some don't realize that you can get the discount with 8 as well, and then that way you can get all of them in the set, and get the discount on top of that as well. So, thank you, Laura. So we have been working very hard to get ready for our online stamping retreat. That is coming up at the end of September, and registration is going to be opening on the 1st of September. So that is coming up very, very soon. We're going to be doing all the measurements and everything like that, ready for the projects at the end of this month. So we've been busy. Bruno's done some incredible, like Bruno's card. Oh my goodness. I'm like, how do you keep coming up with these ideas, Bruno? It's so incredible. It's a pop-up card, 3D card, and it's just like, yeah, your mind is going to be blown. All I can say is come to the event just to see Bruno's card again. Although Gina apparently has done something incredible as well. So if you haven't joined us, if you didn't join us last time, definitely don't miss this online stamping retreat with us in September, because you are going to be blown away by the projects. I've done something a little bit simple because I'm looking at both Gina and Bruno's, and I'm like, I think I need to make sure that you guys have a little bit of a breather because you'll be like, oh my goodness, it's too much. I'm too overwhelmed. But the cool thing is that you have access for life, the recording. So even if you just do some of the projects and then go back later and do the rest, then you're totally welcome to do that as well. But yeah, I'm keeping mine pretty simple because Bruno's is just like, and it's really easy. He's like, look how easy it is. I think the last one he did was quite complicated. But this one is really, really easy and yet incredibly amazing. And I think you're going to use it for a lot of different ideas, his project. I haven't seen anything like it anywhere online. So I'm very excited about it. So thank you all very, very much for being here. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, for purchasing our tutorials, for ordering through us. We really appreciate all of you. And we send out our customer cards of the month to say thank you very much for your order. And then we also give free tutorial, everyone that orders with us in Australia. And you also get our card making course if you don't have that already, as well as at the moment you can get some free pins. Every $90 you get a free pin, as well as every $90 you can get a free celebration item. So it's a great time to be shopping with us here in August, and we will spoil you rotten because that's what we do. Even our Crazy Crafters, we've got a new Crazy Crafters pin, because that was our previous Crazy Crafters. It has the gold trim around the outside. But our new Crazy Crafters pin has rose gold around the outside. Oh, actually, where did my rose gold one go? Is it on here? No. Oh, it's disappeared. But anyway, this one here will show you the rose gold. Oh, there it is. I knew it was here somewhere. Let me pull it out of its little paper bag. This is what you receive when you join our little team. Because, you know, you have to be a true crazy crafter. So that's with the rose gold on the background. Isn't that cool? I know, so good. And Bruno designed this. He drew this and then got it made. So there's the gold and then the rose gold. But yeah, I just love the rose gold. Isn't that cool? They're both beautiful. I'd wear that as a brooch. So that's what you get when you join our team. So yes, lots of exciting things always. We're always coming up with fun ideas to make our life filled with joy. We need little things make us very happy and give us joy in our life. We need more of that. Oh, thank you, Megan. Yes, Bruno's project last time was amazing. It really was. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is comparable. The one coming up in September, I'm pretty sure it's going to blow your mind. Yes, it blew my, I was like, oh, how did you even do that? So yes, you're going to love, love, love. So if you haven't signed up for the online Stampin' Retreat information, I'll just pop up the link on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, just message me and I can give you the link so that you can make sure that you're registered for our newsletters. That way you get all the info and you don't miss out on the event. And share it with your friends. We need as many people as possible to come so that they don't get FOMO. Do you know what FOMO is? The fear of missing out. We had lots of people had the fear of missing out earlier this year. So no missing out in September. Yes. I'm glad you're looking forward to the event, Cindy. That's over on Facebook. Excellent. And I love Cheryl. Love the rose gold. Do I need to leave and rejoin? We'll think of a way for you to earn the rose gold, Cheryl. You've done some amazing things lately, so maybe we can have some crazy crafters win the rose gold crazy crafters pin. Yes, I love collecting pins. It's so much fun. So thank you very, very much. We'll see you next week with who knows what. It's going to surprise me as well. It might even be Bruno next week doing a live. We'll see how we go. And yeah, we'll be in touch. Keep crafting, keep sharing, and make sure that you look at the Random Act of Kindness group and come and share some cards around the world. We just did a massive bulk Random Act of Kindness share, and it's been so much fun getting tagged in all of these cards. We're like, you know what, there's so many cards here. Let's share them around the world. So please, if you receive a card from us, let us know. Share it in the Random Act of Kindness group. And if you're not part of that group, come and join us because we have a lot of fun over on that group. If you're on Facebook, just look for Random Act of Kindness or message me. And on YouTube, I've just popped up the link for you. So, yeah, get sharing. We don't want to just create. We want to share as well. So thank you. Have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and we shall see you very soon somewhere online. And big hugs to all of you. Mwah! Bye, everyone. See you soon. Thanks for being here. Oh, I'm so glad, Patricia. Thank you. Have a good day, Tess. Bye, everyone. Yay.